Hello, everybody. Welcome. You're about to have tea with the talkative. It's been a while, hasn't it? Yes, I've been busy, Charlie. This one is crazy. You're welcome to have tea with the talkative. I am the talkative. My name is Tilly Okenipa. Do subscribe to the channel. Press the bell icon when you do. I don't want you to miss any of my content. So, my name is Tilly Okenipa, and as I said, I have tea. Okay, now listen. There's a lot of excitement, but first of all, has been one trending conversation, the Tidal Rave, and of course, aside all the good things, it looks like always there's always this tad of death associated with that event, which I'm hoping in the future, Tidal Rave, per what we saw this year, they've been able to improve on the things that we said happened last year, and this year was amazing, like everything from the stage. And mind you, this I hear they are all made in Ghana, as in Ghanaians did it. Everything, no extra help anywhere. It's Ghanaians who are making things happen. So that is good. First of all, that is a lot of good news, especially for our industry, which means that if they can put us a stage here in Ghana, I am hoping that we can go gaga and see bigger things for events sector this December, and it has made me a bit excited and hopeful for the things we're about to see in December. But of course, one other conversation that has been trending has been this whole DJ Mensa and Chief Style. So Sax DJ and then Stone Boy's manager, and a bit of a kerfuffle that happened on stage. And of course, I just want to say I am sure everything has got to do with time management on behalf of the event organizers and on behalf of, I'm sure, the artists and those that had to come in, and the planning and everything always boils down to time. Ghanaian artists do not respect time. Ghana event organizers do not respect time. Event attendees do not respect time. So all the time is beating us. One way or the other, time is beating us at some point. Now, if a bit of us or all of us will stick to time and respect time, I'm sure that the plan and the itinerary can actually be followed. And I don't know why when our artists go outside they are willing to stick to time, but when they come home they want to do dilly dally with us. But nonetheless, this has got much to do about nothing, and I think that it just hurts that this thing has taken a lot of attention from all the goodness of this particular production. I mean, it was excellently done. Like the pictures I saw, I'm like, oh, okay. Now this is it. We are here for the fun, but unfortunately, and I like the way mainstream media took over the conversation after a certain narrative was being pushed. Now, something I saw that I think it seemed as though it's an indictment to a certain reputable media outlet has been Sarkodie exposed, that he says that, oh, if this is the place we've been taking our news, then this nation, I think that was an unfortunate post from Sarkodie, because yes, maybe that piece of information was not accurate, but if the way he positioned the comments, it made it look like, hey, so this is the trusted thing we've all been following. Then it sort of cast a shadow on the work Ghanaweb has done over the period, and then now it makes us really think that, hey, really, what other information have they been wrong about in the past? That because Ghanaweb, just in case you don't know, Ghanaweb is like the edge for Ghana. When you're even going for, there are some places before they check who really you are, there should be a certain publication of you on Ghanaweb. So you get it. It is like an authenticator for who you say you are or what you said you've done in the space, in the media, or wherever you find yourself, if you are doing certain things. So for a brand like Sarkodie, and mind you, Sarkodie, when he speaks, a lot of people take his words seriously. His words has weight. In fact, he has said on certain interviews that he minds what he says because people take what he says as the holy grail. So for him to cast that kind of shadow, he could have just said that, oh, this publication is not true. This is exactly what happened. But if you say that, oh, so if this is the place that we'll be taking our news from, then the nation, then it's a big dent, and I am hoping that they resolve it well, because listen, a time will come. There are certain news outlets that certain artists like Sarkodie himself and Tracy NSMQ, they've said certain things that make it look like, oh, these people were not genuine. And now anytime they make a post, You see fans coming. Oh, as for these people, we don't trust them. So it takes something away from the media outlets. Yes, the information they might have put out was wrong, but over the period, what has been Ghana Web's track record and that kind of shadow now following. Now it looks like when we are going to consume something from Ghana Web, we have to take it with a pinch of salt, which is not good for the news outlet. There are certain platforms where me, when I see their publication, I just run with them because I know they will double check their facts and their sound. When I sound, open na. So for Ghana Web, such a reputable outlet, to now have someone like Sarkodie, who people really take his words, the Holy Girl, cast such a shadow on them, it wasn't good at all. It was just not good. And I'm hoping that Ghana Web finds a way to get their trust back from certain people who might actually take Sarkodie's word as the Holy Girl. Now, speaking on the artists that and the people that had a bit of the altercation, I just want to say that you are a reflection, or whatever you do, if you work with an artist or you follow an artist, whatever you do, it casts a shadow on the artist. So you just have to pay attention. You might think you are defending your artist, or you might think you are doing something in favor of your artist. But mind you, everything you do is not about you when you're out, especially with the artist. Now the conversation now becomes about the artist and his team and what it represents for the artist. So let's all be mindful. Let's just all be mindful. Now another conversation that I think has been trending has been this national science and math quiz, and the kind of things they are saying about the art, knowledge meets art, and art meets knowledge, or whatever they say it is. And then the fact that they keep saying that other schools, when presec people are learning, other schools are doing music and dance. Now, why? First of all, I think that is a very unfortunate comment. And I have seen a lot of people trying to defend it, make it look like, oh, the art is not a serious venture. And I mean, it's the science that is. Listen, I can tell you for a fact that when I was in SS, yeah, there are so many people that were so great. A lot of science students, they were so great with this science thing. But whenever it came to the other art of their courses, which is the social studies and other things that you people claim that it's not knowledge based or it's not heavy, they sacked. Like they couldn't even handle themselves. So you don't downplay a certain level of knowledge, or you don't downplay other people's knowledge because you think yours is superior to theirs. No, it's not at all. And mind you, you must be smart to actually put out a song. You must be smart to actually create a routine. Like you really. I I have listened to people trying to defend what these people are saying so much, and my thing is that it is actually a certain stereotype or prejudice, and it is deep rooted in our parents, our education system. People that you think are supposed to know better are the ones that make certain pronunciations, and it's crazy. Look at this woman, somebody that is well respected. We think that, oh, this woman, she knows what she's about, to cast a certain shadow on an entire course like dance. And there's, go to the universities, these people that you think they are nobodies, or there is something you can talk down on, these people are prominent people. Like, I just think about it, like, you haven't done art, and mind you, listen, these are certain things, these things, it is in our parents. This woman is just a reflection of what society really thinks about the arts. And so you see that a child is growing up and their parents automatic. It has to be something that is directed towards the art, or directed towards the science. Oh, you obey a doctor, obey an engineer, obey say. And it is something that children, if they are not fortunate to fight off, it looks like they always have to toe a certain direction, because people that know better, like this woman and the National Science and Maths quiz thing, that they know better, they're supposed to educate and speak to it, they make it look like if it is not the science, they are kind of bullshit. And it's not fair. It's just not fair. And people that are even in the art, certain days, the way we even speak about the art and the things we do also sort of verifies this kind of stereotypical old thinking about the arts. I just don't get it. People are changing the world with art. People are changing the world with music and dance. To which point should we get for people like this woman and the National Science and those, all those who have been trying to defend it, and our parents to realize that, listen, and yes, science and this yes, science pen stress or at this level, we shouldn't be having this kind of conversation. It's just a sad thing, and I'm hoping that they realize that it is not that at all. I mean, that thinking, it is so colloquial, it's so old. I can't believe 2023 we are still having this conversation. it's just outdated, a conversation that's outdated. And anybody that thinks that when it comes to music and dance or the arts, it's not knowledge based, or you don't need a certain level of knowledge to do it, you don't really know what you're talking about. It's as simple as ABC. The video will be in Ghana this December because Afrofuture has booked him, Black Sheriff, and I'm going to mention this name. I'm just going to spell it out. So just mention it in your own way. J and then Hus. He's also coming. I don't know if it's J House, J Who's. I can't pronounce it. I have never really heard anybody pronounce it before, so I wouldn't try before you drag us. Come and drag me. So yeah, they will be for Afrofuture. And so just in case you are thinking of coming to Ghana, you should know that Uncle Davido will be in Ghana, and these other people will be in Ghana for the Afrofuture, which was then Afrochella, for a good thing, a good December. Another thing that I've seen that I want to talk about has been Kobiche and this zebra crossing campaign he's doing. Listen, I think Kobiche he has set a tone, he has set the pace. What he's doing is applaudable, it's enviable, and I want to talk about him. See, congratulations. So he has made it a bit more outside of him, and now he's involving celebrities. I've seen Anna McBrown, I've seen the ambassador, Italy's ambassador to Ghana, and I've seen media personalities also holding the flag, trying to help people cross the road and all. I am thinking that other big institutions like the roads and all those kind of things, they will come, the ministry support. Charlie, these are things that are causing problems in our countries. Drivers do not respect the zebra crossing in our countries, and it is problematic. There is a reason why when you construct the road or when you do the road, you put that zebra crossing on. So if there isn't, when people are going to get license, people are learning how to drive, that's education. How come whenever it comes to the practicalities and ensuring that the laws work, when it comes to that part, when it comes to the practical side and the things that can save life, we don't enforce it? What are our people, our policemen that are on the streets taking a lot of charging people over anything and taking a lot of bribe on the streets? What are they learning about the roads? The roads, the rules of the roads. Is it that no parking? What I said, they were cannot. Your friend is saying Ghana police, when the traffic light is working and the traffic light says go, policeman has stopped the traffic light. Oh, he has stopped the cars. And the thing that we learned in school, green means go, 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 and go. Ghana police, green means stop. So all the time, there's a lot of traffic congestions on our road. Meanwhile, the zebra crossing that children are supposed to use, people are supposed to use, that is where drivers, tractor drivers and taxi drivers and go for, they actually speed the most. And yet the police people are there, they don't stop them. They don't do anything about it. However, then you see the police all over chasing you with their motor, trying to, the things that can save life. Ghana, we major in the minor and we minor in the major. That is our problem as a nation. Zebra crossing campaign. I feel like this thing should be something with the police that we see on our roads. In fact, the zebra crossing, that is where a tractor driver has stopped his car. Put to the end of wherever he's crossing to, because the tractor driver has parked in the Ghana, we are mad, oh. The tractor driver has parked in the zebra crossing and the police is standing there because the police doesn't even know what the zebra crossing is for. It's a big conversation, no. I say, yeah, even if we don't want to say, we won't say, but if we want to say, we will say it. And I think he's onto something, and I'm hoping that the big institutions, that these things are part of their command, the education of it, but have failed over the years, will support. So I'm not seeing that. Maybe it's in the pipeline. Ghana, they are what we keep saying, oh, it's in the pipeline. We've written letters, we've done this. Bureaucracy in Ghana is killing us. The letter face will be there. I won't see anything happening. Well, big ups to him. I like the fact that he's using influential people, and I'm hoping it gives the results that maybe one day I'll also join him. Who knows? And then Rema is also going to fill the O2. I know, right? Hey, Ghana artists. Sorry, now for you again, oh, because I know that when this thing drops, of course, people will use it to compare to our artists. But that conversation, to me, it's like the National Science and Maths conversation. It's colloquial conversation. These things, when it's time, it will happen. Our artists are putting in the works. Stoneboys, Sarkodie and Co. They are putting in the works to prove that they are ready for this kind of thing when the opportunity comes. So let's just keep pushing them, supporting them, and make things happen. Now, Burnaboy is saying that Insta blogs and Pulse Niger and all those people who have been saying things about him, what will it take to for you not to talk about him again? And I'm like, wow, there's a certain level of fame where artists don't need media. So that level of fame. Nonetheless, a certain publication came out about Burnaboy that he turned down a $5 million gig in Dubai because they won't allow him to smoke. A deng, like what? What? I know he's rich, he can turn it down and all of that. Charlie, $5 million. At some point, you see, we say that the addiction, like you can't tell me that this guy is not addicted to whatever thing that he wants to take. Because if you are going to perform, for if you are going to stay there for even 2 days or 3 days, and without that you cannot perform, then the problem big go. The problem big, sha, like it's big because if you have to turn down that kind of money because you can't stay away from something like that for 2 or 3 days, then it's a problem. Then it means that you are not controlling the thing. The thing is controlling you. Well, well, well. Now Sarkodie is saying something to GEPA, which is Ghana Exports Promotions, and they are talking about the fact that the new management says she used over 100,000 Ghana cities to do a video, a documentary on her management. And yeah, I think they are saying that Ghana Crimes reported it, and it looked like they are saying that it is not true. And somebody says, Charlie, if you people have an evidence that proves that what she's saying is a lie, cool. But if you think that what she's saying, it might not, it can never be possible, then you need a bit of education. According to him, his short video that he shot for his store announcement almost cost almost 100,000 Ghana cedis, and he's saying that the creative industry is expensive, and I think that is a conversation that has to go down well, very well. Our sector is expensive, and those people that they are in the corporate world and they want to hire people to work for them, and they feel like they can give them something. When I say with the video keke, no, it's not video keke. The kind of thinking, that is where the conversation comes with the National Science and Math School. The kind of thinking that we use, the kind of whatever the things you have to do, the kind of knowledge and wisdom that has to go into getting a video to look a certain way, and to think that a whole National Science and Math quiz madam will just rubbish their arts, because no, the kind of knowledge tells you the kind of money people have to pay to see what you see. Whether it's a 3 minutes video, it's a 1 minute video, the kind of thinking, the knowledge, the experience, expertise that goes into art cannot be downplayed. It can never ever be downplayed. So these are some of the big stories that have been trending. I hope you enjoyed the show. Do subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, and if there's anything you have to do, do it now.